Good morning, Stephanie Kammerman, the Stock Whisperer, here with today's daily dark pool whisper for September 4th, 2019. Let's start with the SPY. So we did this break out of the wedge, retest of the wedge, and away we go. That is usually the pattern, and it's doing exactly that. If you look at the weekly chart, there's really nothing in front of us. Yeah, so we could just keep going, guys. Just follow it. Who cares if we're supposed to be going into a recession? Just follow those prints. And today we're going to be bullish above 293.75. That's a pretty key level to watch if you're not in this already. Bearish below 292.50. That would be a retracement trade back down to the 4 if we do, but it doesn't really look like that. Now just watch this this 50 simple moving average, right? We hit it once and those computers have already sold a lot there, so there'll be less sellers the second time around. Let's go to the E-minis. The E-minis bullish above 29.35. We are getting very close to that as well, so you know it's that second test. Yeah, all right. Computers are loaded to sell. We pull back. They have less to sell the second time. So watch. That's always a really good entry. Bearish below 29.25 for a retracement trade. Let's go to the Russell. IWM bullish above 148. And we just went above it this second. Bearish below 146.80. Let's go to the Qs. The Qs were bullish above 188, and let me just bold this, and bearish below 187. Again, the same thing. A lot of these charts look very similar. We'll go to the NASDAQ. Bullish above 77.20 and bearish below 76.75. We'll go to the Dow futures. Bullish above 26,350. Hitting it right now. $50 increments are really powerful if you're going to trade the Dow. And of course the 100 increments. Bearish below 26,300. Oil has been hot. Yeah, definitely I think one of the best futures that I whisper about. So if you've had success, shoot me an email. I'd like to know. Not too many traders in my room trade the futures because we don't want to be up all night, but they have been fantastic. So I just want to know how many of you are trading them out there. So yeah, shoot me an email, Stephanie@thestockwhisperer.com. I'd love to hear about it. So we have this dotted green line here, and you know I've been talking about this on the futures for oil. Yeah, this one right here. We've up thrusted, sellers came in, sellers came in, sellers came in. How are we gonna close this week? We may close strong. If we do close strong, look at the nice green candle filled, right? Then we could move to the top of this trend line, finally. We've been waiting weeks, right? Like, okay, so watch that area. That's about 55.36. And again, it's all how we close. We can go up throughout the week, but if they sell it, it's the weekly candles really powerful. So you'll see that on my 5-minute chart. Yep, if you're in the Java pit, I share this all day. And so you can actually trade off of it as well. So we're coming up to R1 on person's pivot, and it looks like, right, the sellers. See the volume that came in here? Yeah, trust these pivots. If you don't have person's pivots on your chart, think or swim, it's fantastic, okay? This is how I pick my levels every day, and it's free. It doesn't cost anything, okay? And it's phenomenal. Absolutely. You can see the computer selling as we get to this level. All right, if we do break above here, though, that's going to be amazing. So bullish above 54.75 was this morning's. But you know what? We did move up. So I'm going to actually change that right now. I'm going to give you another one, okay, to watch. Really, bullish above 55.37. That's my next one. And then, of course, we have 55.50. 55, 75, and 56. Yeah, if we do go above that level, that is my next one right there. Bearish below 54. Yeah, we really got to break down below this pivot. This is yesterday's low, yesterday's high, yesterday's close. You add them together, divide by 3, and you get the pivot. Floor traders use this. Yes, floor traders, if it went above the pivot, they went long. If they went below the pivot, they went short. This is really powerful. You definitely want to have this on your chart for everything, not just futures, but for all stocks. It's amazing. All right, let's go to gold. That's next. Want to give a little lesson. Want to make sure Otis. So you hear Otis in the Java pit. He wanted to know a little bit more about. Yay. Okay, great. So that's why those pivots, Otis, are so important. Okay, so gold, bullish above 1548. Look, we went right there and pulled back. That area is pretty key. We had massive prints, by the way, coming in on IAU. That's the dark pool favorite for gold. I'll go over that in a little bit. But the gold futures, yep, if we can go above this 1548. We had a lot of volume this morning between 1544.80 and 1547.90. Bearish below 1542.50. That would be a retracement trade. All right, let me tell you about SPXU. Don't trade it. Just watch the prints on this one, okay? This is the Bear Ultra Pro Short for S&P 500. Newbie traders get sucked into this, okay? It's a decaying vehicle. It's ugly. If I go back, you'll see they always reset it and then it goes to 0. They reset it, it pulls down. But when we get big prints like we did yesterday, I had to tweet that out to you guys. 514,000 shares at 28.12. We are well below that. That's bullish for the SPY, by the way. Yeah, this goes down when the SPY goes up. And as long as we stay below that, if we do go above 28.12, well, things can turn around really quickly. But it is a key level. Just don't trade it. Trade the SPY. Much safer. AMD. AMD is interesting. We finally went above that 31.25 print level. So I'm going to be bullish, though, above 31.50 today, if it can break above that. And I'm going to be bearish below 30.80 if it does move down. We had a buyer at 30.92, a seller at 31.79. Yeah, so I've written where all the big guys were loaded this morning, right over there. Let's go to BABA. Oh boy, BABA. Yeah, BABA had a really nice pop. Is it going to be a pop and drop scenario? Well, I'm only going to be bullish above 177 for a gap and go. And bearish, I didn't spell this right. Bearish below 175.50 for a pop and drop scenario. Watch that 15 exponential moving average. Yeah, this is in green. After the first 15 minutes, if it can't stay above it, we just went below it. But after the market opens, it's usually going to be a pop and drop. If you want to trade BABA. It's not something I trade. I would rather trade Pfizer. You guys see Pfizer? Yeah, it's a big one in our trading room. I think my whole room got into this one. We got really cheap 37 calls after those massive prints for weeks. So it doesn't have a lot of pre-market volume this morning. So it didn't make it onto the whisper list. But our target is this simple 30. By the way, yeah, it's almost there. We're going to just roll our options and roll them and roll them. The 4 EMA crossed over the 8. I love this as a swing. I put it in my Dark Pool Insights subscription over the weekend. Yeah, if you don't have that, I give you a month free. It's amazing. It's educational. I go through past trades. I also give you trades I'm looking at. Give our customer service a call, 1-800-544-6044, and you can sign up for that, 1-800-544-6044. Again, it's free for the first 4 weeks. Check it out. Let's go to the next one. We have MU. MU bullish above 46.50. This was on the whisper yesterday. It's moves finally moving today though. Really nice look. It closed pretty strong above the 4. Volume was great. Great swing. Anybody take this in the Java pit? It's a great swing overnight. But today, if you didn't take it, 46.50. Let's see if it'll be a gap and go or a pop and drop. So I have a lot of retracement trades today. You know, whenever we gap in the market, there's 2 ways we can go. I'm usually not going to stay sideways on a gap. It's usually going to be a gap and go or a pop and drop, so be prepared. Bearish below 46.25 for MU. Let's go to Roku. Wow, Roku is a beast. I know you were trading that yesterday, Otis. Nice job on that. Roku today above 160. Yep, just popped. Bearish for a retracement trade below 158 today. All right, let's go to Apple. Apple had pre-market volume as well. Bullish above 209 and bearish below 207. Now we've already hit 210 already once. So there'll be less sell. If we do go up there, there'll be much less sellers second time around. The odds get better. It would break above that. If it was the first time, that would be my high-end target. Microsoft, bullish above 138 and bearish below 136.50. All right, from Microsoft FXI, we had pre-market dark pool prints on this one. Bullish above 40.20. It went to 40 and a 16th. Look at that. Yeah, first test of 40. I always like it if it pulls back and then revs up its engines again. You can see on the daily chart there is room till we hit that 50 simple moving average. Let's go to IAU. We had 13 million, including the market on close print. We don't normally get a big one, so I counted it, okay? But we did have really big real-time prints yesterday. And so watch that level, 14. Now, do not trade this, though. This is slow, slow, very slow, okay? Don't trade it. Just watch it for the print levels, okay? Instead, and the prints happen at 1475 to 1477. Instead, yeah, trade GLD. And I'm expecting more. When we get really big prints on IU that could last a couple days, we'll see what comes in today. But GLD, we're going to be bullish above 145.75 and bearish below 144. Okay, or you can trade GDX as well. I didn't put this in the whisper. But bullish above 30.50 for GDX. And let's see, where would I be bearish? Below the 8 EMA, right? If we go below that, it's at 29.90. It does move. So probably 29.80. I'd be bullish. In fact, you know what? Let me put that in the whisper. Hold on. Yeah. Bullish above. It just didn't have that much volume this morning, so it didn't make the list, but it's still going to be viable today. So I'll do 30, 75, 30, 87. The last eighth is always the hardest, so I usually get out right there. And then it pulls back to around that 60-cent area. And then if it pulls back up again through 75, that's another good entrance. Bearish below 29.80. And my target's going to be 29.60, 29.50 on the downside. All right, it's there. It's in the whisper. Let me just copy and paste it onto my sheet. Yeah, so if you're in the Java Pit training room and in the training pit, I do give out a Microsoft WordPad sheet as well as the picture. All right, let's go to UNG. Oh, I hate natural gas, but I had to put it in the whisper this morning. It's really tough to trade. The momentum is just awful. If you've traded it in the past year, yeah, I don't, but we had big prints on UGAS. A lot of volume this morning on UGAS. Don't ever suggest anybody trades this. It's crazy. It's 3 times the long, okay, natural gas, ETN. This is like a dirty word in the market. Yeah, don't trade ETNs. They're based on really nothing. But a lot of volume. It's based on the tail end of the futures, and you know what it is? It just decays, and then they split it, reverse split it. UNG though, this is a real thing to trade. Yeah, natural gas fund, okay? Bullish above 20, it's a little bit slower, but it'll move. 2062 is a key level. There is room to go up to the 120 simple moving average. All right, so that would be the trade setup. Bearish below 2035 for a retracement trade. But I'm just going to warn you, natural gas has not been an easy thing to trade. I'd rather trade oil. STM, a lot of pre-market volume on this one as well. Bullish above 18 and bearish below 1750. And we have one more, TLT. Bullish above 148.25, bearish below 146. We had really big prints on LQD, all other sorts of bonds yesterday. NTLT, 746,000 share print that I almost missed. Thank you, Otis, for pointing it out to me. 148.18. So we could be splashing today. All right, today could be the splash day. If we do go above 148.18 end of day tomorrow, whenever we close above that, that's when we want to go long. We're below it, so right now it is looking bearish. All right, there you have it. Those are your whispers. Until next time, happy trading, everybody.
No thinking, that's my secret. Gonna keep it my secret. My secret.